Good morning, all of you wonderful internet people. This is Liz, and this is my Let's Play of Mass Effect 2. We have just finished Thane's quest, and we've bought everything on Ilium that we needed. So, not Ilium and the Citadel that we needed. So now we have to decide what to do next. And there is an awful lot to do. We've got all of our loyalty missions, except, well, there's one we can't do until after IFF, and I don't know what I want to do now, actually. I think helping Jack or helping Jacob, either one of those would be fine. You can see there's all sorts of other things we could do. So let me see, which would I prefer? Help Jack or help? Let's help Jack. I also want to help Tally, but I think I'll do that after Jack and Jacob. So okay, we're in Dhaka. And Pragia is where we need to help Jack. But let's go look at the planets first, as always. Here we have beautiful little Zernitra, which is a low-density ice planet.
Launching probe.
But it's quite pretty, I think. We have... here's a green gas giant over here. Don't know why it's green. Its hydrogen helium has 6 large icy moons. One of them is a well-preserved wreckage of an ancient starship that was recovered by a Turian military surveyor. Interesting.
Away.
Not a whole lot of resources there. A blue gas giant, which is standard.
Probe away.
Boring. I hit the wrong button twice. Excuse me. I have a little bit of post-nasal drip at the moment. I think there's more, I think I must be like allergic to some sort of pollen. Bannock. It's a large superterrestrial hothouse, has a crushing carbon dioxide atmosphere, and it's got lots of good resources, which you can't get because it's so intolerable. Let's go to Pragia. Pragia is a jungle planet overrun by choking hypergrowth caused by industrial mutated plant species. This, combined with its relative isolation and lack of population, has made Pragia an occasional base of operations for drug runners, weapons smugglers, pirates, mercenaries, terrorists, and intelligence agency seeking secrecy. Sustained habitation on Pragia is extremely difficult, where mutant and even poisonous plant life can overgrow colonies in days instead of years. Okay. It's a bit warm. The surface gravity is a little bit less than Earth. And so is its atmospheric pressure, obviously. Stand to reason, if you have less gravity, you have less atmosphere. Jack has to go. She's biotic, so let's choose Thane. I have 3 squad points. I'm gonna save it so I can put it into incendiary ammo. Alright, so I was gonna put some stuff into shredder ammo. Let's put heavy shredder ammo on him. And Jack? Okay, shockwave or pull. Let's do warp ammo. What does it do? I kind of want to keep it for the warp ammo. I think we'll do that.
forgot how much I hate this place. See the landing pad? Has to be on the roof, or the vegetation would overgrow it in a few hours.
Shepard, I am picking up thermal signatures everywhere, except at your landing zone.
Something's distorting the sensors.
This was a secret Cerberus facility.
Yeah, they build their equipment to last. Assholes. It was a mistake coming back here, Shepard.
Get a hold of yourself. It'll be okay.
I'm fine. Okay, let's get on the ground.
Okay, so he should have. I brought him because the organic target thing, because all we're going to be fighting is organics. And I should also have. Yeah, okay. Where are we going? Yeah, it's down this ramp.
Let's just get in there and plant the bomb in myself. I want to watch this place burn. I never saw this room. I think they brought new kids in these containers. They were messed up and starving, but alive. Usually.
This is unbelievable.
Well, I mean, we haven't seen much yet, Thane, so just hold on to that thought.
The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
When we get results, he won't care what we did. But if he knew...
He won't find out. The
Sounds like someone was working beyond their contract.
He didn't say what they were hiding from the elusive man. I remember escaping to this room, fighting here. I saw sunlight through the cracks in the ceiling. Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was begging for his life.
That's a little, what is this? Can we get up here? No, it doesn't let us get up there. Okay. So there's plenty of Varen to shoot around here.
They've seen us.
Embrace the scene.
Is he using... Why is he using a sniper rifle? Fine. He can do whatever he wants.
This looks like an arena.
That's right. They used to stage fights here. Pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
Why'd they make you do that?
What were they studying?
Hell if I know. Maybe that's how they got their kicks. I never understood anything that happened here.
And how many times did they make you do it?
How often did they do this?
I was in a cell my whole life. Sometimes they took me out and made me fight. Filled me with drugs, other stuff. Time gets funny in a cell.
Okay. What were the nature of these fights?
Did other children die in these fights?
I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked.
That is sick.
What the hell was wrong with those people?
I don't know. Doesn't matter now.
They actually rewarded you for attacking?
I still get warm feelings during a fight.
Aw. I get such a cute cat. Let's go.
Let's keep moving.
Hell yeah.
One moment, I'm just going to move my windows around because they're covering each other up. Okay, now we can go forward. Alright, we don't get anything from the Baron fight, so we keep going.
Security Officer Zimkel, Telton facility. The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject 0 is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate.
All subjects besides 0 are expendable. Keep Jack alive.
Understood. I'll begin the...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
Or not.
It looks like there was a lot you didn't know.
The other kids attacked me, the guards attacked me, the automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation. This place is supposed to be empty. Who the fuck shot that Baron? It's a fresh kill.
Look at all the flies. The good thing about this game is that they'll give you plenty of liminal space to like have a bit of a break between fighting, which is really nice.
One fall. Prepare for close combat. Score to hit. Shield to fail. One falls.
Yeah, I knew there would be some more.
One down! Destroy you!
That's right, Jack. We get it.
Why'd they need a morgue? This was a small facility.
The other children must have died in great numbers. Even then, they were part of the experiment.
Bullshit. I had the worst of it, and I made it out alive.
Got a few credits. Why is there a door over there? Can I get to there? No, not from here. Wonder if that's the door to get into this area and it's just... Yeah, it's the door to get into the area. We can go back if we want. Usually it doesn't let us do that. There's some ammo. I was looking for that. I have another cute little kitty. Hello, cute little kitty. Hello. Hello. She's been so sweet
It's
today.
strange to be back here. I feel like I'm pissed off. I'm a dangerous bitch, but then I'm a little girl again. Shit. It's complicated. Let's just go plant that bomb.
Sounds complicated.
We've been spotted.
One falls.
Yeah, I'd say that one shredder ammo he has is pretty good. I haven't even tried to like do anything with the Varen. I think I shot 2 of them.
They kept children here.
Looks like it. Yeah, I don't think I'd want that to be my bedroom. When I was a child, my dad painted some dressers for me and my sister. One was pink and one was yellow, and we got to choose. And it was really lovely. I'll never forget it.
It's a two-way mirror? My cell is on the other side. I could see all the other kids out here. I screamed at them for hours, and they always ignored me.
Yeah, maybe you didn't have all the information you thought you did.
I must have come through here when I broke out, but I don't remember it. This is a bad place.
So you weren't, if you didn't remember this place, this is where they experimented on the other children, not you. And she thought she had it the worst.
Entry 1054, Telton Facility. The latest iteration of Pergnum went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors. We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died. So we'll not try that on Zero. I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety.
You can't help what they did to others.
You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am.
You move on, harder and tougher. We can use this.
Biotic damage? Yeah, we can.
It's all fallen to pieces. The subjects are rampaging and Zero is loose. We're shutting Telton down. What a disaster. We'll infiltrate and piggyback onto the Alliance's Ascension program. Hopefully, that will give... What? Zero, wait!
Shepard, they started up somewhere else.
Ascension is an Alliance program. It's a school for biotic kids. They don't torture children there.
A lot of this isn't the way I remember it.
You were a kid.
You couldn't have known.
Maybe. We're getting close to my cell, the place I came from. Let's keep going.
Power cells.
Hey, Aresh. It's Kieran. Yeah, the intruders are here. You want them dead? We have to talk credits. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste. Fine, we'll put them down. Then I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
What are you doing here?
First we're gonna kill you, then we'll see. Kill them on my order. I want them dead.
Yeah, I think this calls for the sniper rifle.
Push and overrun. Outnumbered, outrun all.
Kira be praised.
We don't have any powers that could help.
That's all. I'll kill them myself.
Nothing can stop me!
Only room left is my old
Hello,
cell.
kitty.
Whoever Aresh is,
Hold
He's
on.
in there.
Hello.
I want to plant the
Hello.
bomb there anyway. Might as well do it on his corpse.
Come here. Come on, Mimi. Alright, I'm gonna be far away from the microphone for a second. Hello, Mimi. Hello, baby. She's a good kitty. She is probably the best kitty I have. The other one, she's very cute, but she's not a good kitty. Hello, kitty. Are we gonna cuddle? Okay, so that's out. Hello, Numi. Are we gonna have some cuddles? Come on. Come on, pretty girl. She also wants to step on my keyboard for some reason. Alright, girl. Come on. Ah! Oh, come here. Come on. Alright, maybe she doesn't want to sit on my lap. Alright. You see how the screen went shook there for a second? That was my cat. I just love them. Save.
Come out. We know you're here.
Who are you?
My name is Aresh, and you're breaking into my home. I know you, Subject Zero. So many years have passed, and I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
Why are you here?
Why did you come back?
I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew, how to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton facility. It will be beautiful.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
Okay, Arish, you started again.
You do the same thing to new kids? Wasn't this forced on you?
Some were bought from poor families on Earth or kidnapped from colonies. Most ended up here the way I did. Batarian pirates. They did such horrible things to us. They must have had good reasons.
There's no reason good enough. Are you nuts? You lived it.
And how did you escape?
This place was like a prison. How did you get out?
We all attacked at once as they were taking us to the lab. They would have put us down. But then Jack got loose. When I came to, it was over. The guards, the scientists, and the kids were all dead. And you were gone.
I stopped it. All of it. Maybe the others did have it bad, but what you're doing is just messed.
Everything we went through must have been worth something!
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that.
Jack, he's trapped in his past. You need to move on from yours.
He wants to restart this place. He needs to die.
He's crazy, and he's never gonna restart this facility. You have to let it go. Your past doesn't have to control you.
Fuck! Get out of here. Go! He's not worth chasing. None of it is.
Okay, let's finish up.
If you're done here, let's plant the bomb and get out.
This room was my whole childhood. Give me a minute to look around.
Go ahead.
Nothing's changed, but it's all different.
Well, it is a bit gross. I think they probably had it clean when you were living here.
I used this table for everything. It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic.
Well, you were a kid?
Sometimes I dream that I'm back in this bed being tortured. I used to tie the sheets around my wrists and try to rip them off. I want to stop coming back here.
Fine.
I thought that room out there was the rest of the world. I'd pound and yell. Never did any good.
Is there anything else to look at around here?
See the scarring on the wall here? That's where I killed my first man. One of the guards tried to stop me. Instead, I stopped him. Okay, no more wallowing. Let's blow this place to hell.
That's what we're here for. Okay, the facility on Pragia. Sorry, hold on. The facility on Pragia is confirmed destroyed. Concerned that previous cleanup crew failed to destroy all records, surviving facility scientists are already dead, either from uprising or after facility shutdown. Jack should have no further emotional issues distracting her from the mission. We gained a little bit of experience, but no experience points. Jack's power has been unlocked. Jack got a new outfit. We got more biotic damage. We got 30,000 credits and some element 0. Pretty light mission, really.
Commander, Jack and Miranda are in the middle of a disagreement. Can you head it off before they tear out a bulkhead?
I'll deal with it.
Take pictures.
Touch me and I will smear the wall with you, bitch!
Enough! Stand down, both of you.
The cheerleader won't admit what Cerberus did to me was wrong.
It wasn't Cerberus. Not really. But clearly you were a mistake.
Screw you! You've got no idea what they put me through. Maybe it's time I showed you.
Our mission is too important to let personal feelings get in the way.
Fuck your feelings. I just want her dead.
You both know what we're up against. Save your anger for the collectors.
I can put aside my differences until the mission's over.
Sure, I'll do my part. I'd hate to see her die before I get a chance to fillet her myself.
You two gonna be okay?
It's a good thing you came by when you did. As long as she does her job, we'll be fine. Thanks, Shepard.
So, what I don't get, right? I understand why she doesn't like Miranda, but I don't understand why Miranda doesn't like her. And I would imagine that Miranda would feel compassion toward her in some capacity. Let's just chat with Miranda.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard.
Okay, nope.
Maybe another time.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Let's try Garrus. I doubt he has anything to say. I don't think anybody will have anything more to say until after another main mission.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm
Nope.
in the middle of some calibrations.
Yeah.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
The third game
I'll
is
be here if you need me.
much better about this. So most people will tell you that the third game isn't as good as the second game. And I used to think that. And then I played them all quite a few times. Is there anything I need to do on this level? Let's chat with Thane. I don't think I did following his mission.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
If you wish.
The last time we talked, you started speaking about a past event as if you were watching it.
Drell have perfect memories. We can relive any moment in our lives with perfect clarity. It's difficult to control at times. Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
What do you mean, solipsism?
When a memory feels as real as life, it's as valid as life. Thinking about a moment brings back the smell of cut grass, the warmth of another's hand on yours, the taste of another's tongue in your mouth. Wouldn't you rather lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone, staring at walls of metal and plastic?
Bad memories?
Isn't there a risk that you could lose yourself in bad memories as well?
Of course. Remembering the times I've taken bullets is unpleasant. But I can look at my knee and see it's not shattered. The memories that are hard to escape are those of despair.
Okay.
You can remember everything that happened in your life?
Nearly. I expect if we remembered the birth trauma, we'd never recover from it.
You can relive every assassination you've ever made?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
You don't seem to feel guilty.
Why should I? My employers killed them. My body was only the tool they used.
Yeah.
If you kill a man with your gun, do you hold the gun responsible?
My gun doesn't
My
have
gun
free
can't
will.
decide right from wrong. You clearly do.
My soul does. But my body is merely flesh. Flesh whose reflexes were honed to kill. Drell minds are different from humans.
No.
We see our body as a vessel, and accept that it is not always under our control.
That is irresponsible. Actually, that's convenient.
So if I shot you dead right now, a Drell court wouldn't convict me?
You'd be guilty because you chose to shoot me. If my reflexes caused me to draw and fire when I saw your gun come up,
That's such
I would be
bullshit.
innocent. Humans often believe in a soul distinct from the body. A spirit responsible for moral reasoning that lives on after the body's death. Our belief is just a bit more literal.
If I ask him about the memory, I'm just gonna fast forward if he does his weird thing.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations. Something about sunset-colored eyes?
That time. Laser dot trembles in the skull. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
And that was unique?
It was odd that you just blurted that out. Just another vivid Drell memory?
No. She was a vivid person.
Did you take the shot?
Not that day.
Okay, let's go.
I should get back to my duties.
Shepard, I appreciate these chats we have.
Your species is interesting.
I haven't had a chance to speak to a Drell before. It's been fascinating.
I doubt many humans have. There are only a few 100,000 of us left after all. I won't keep you.
Okay, so let's remind ourselves of where we are in the ship. Miranda is done with us, Garrus done with us. Samara won't talk to us until after her mission. That's fine, so we're done with that. Jacob and Morden have missions. Tally has a mission. Jack's finished, so let's go talk to Jack.
I needed to wipe that place off the map. You took me there to do it, and I owe you. You don't know what it's like, Shepard, to have garbage like that following you. It marks you in ways you don't expect.
I'm not gonna tell her to get over herself.
I've made a lot of hard choices, Jack. Like what to let go.
Hard to walk away from it. You'd think it would get easier now that the place is a crater. But what else do I know?
I never thought I'd see you show mercy, but you let a wretch live.
He was trapped in the past, reliving it every day. You showed how that could be me. I'm not getting stuck like that. I'm better than him, and I'm sure as hell not carrying that crater around with me.
Do you think you're different now?
I know that place is gone. But I still kind of want to kill every person I see. No offense.
It's a start.
I'll take what I can get with you, Jack.
You did a lot, Shepard. Shit. I'm not good at this soft stuff. Just... thanks, okay? Let's get back to work.
She's better in the third game. So yeah, what I was saying, I do think the third game is better after having played this quite a lot. I think the third game is probably my favorite, and the DLC doesn't hurt. I'm gonna see if she'll talk to us.
Whenever we have time, I've gotten the migrant fleet's location.
Okay, yeah,
I'll get back to you, Tally.
Talk to you later.
So let's do... let me think about this. Who would I take on Tally's mission? Oh, I need to do my upgrades as well. Hold on. static damage, sure. Okay, who would I take on Tali's mission? Let's think about this, because we're talking about
Commander,
a lot.
you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Talking about a lot of Gareth, so I'd have to take Tali. Maybe Gareth? And he's loyal, so we could probably do that mission now if we wanted to. I don't care about Jacob's mission. Anyway, let's go read our new messages, and then we'll do Jacob's mission. You know what? I said I was going to do it, so let's do it. It's also a little shorter. Update on the kid from Captain Bailey, CSEC. Hey, Shepard. Just wanted to let you know that the Drell's kid is doing okay. Everything's taken care of legally, and he's doing some work for me, helping me deal with some trash in the wards. Maybe make life better for some of the kids like Mouse. Not perfect, but then again, what is? Don't know if your Drell and mine are talking. I told him life was too short not to, but I don't know if it took. Good luck out there. From Bailey. That's nice. So yeah, let's do Jacob's mission, otherwise I just won't be in the mood to play it ever. And there's some... should I do these? Let's do these. There might be a couple side missions, and then we'll do Jacob's mission. I kind of feel like a palate cleanser, really. Look at that. That is a red giant or some sort of giant star. Giant star. Aging giant star. Okay. Just a simple gas planet. Not exciting, but the star is beautiful. Look at that. Now we're gonna go over here to Kalabsha. It has 2 planets, and it's a simple, looks like a main type of star. Okay, so Tefnut, a hydrogen-helium gas giant. It's home to a helium-3 collection nearest refueling facility to the Nubian Expanse's mass relay. As such, it's a major gateway to the Verge and terminus systems, and to become famous for its hospitality industry. Tefnut's motto is known throughout the galaxy as like home, only better. Visitors can stay at expansive resort stations, watch locally produced entertainment, buy mind-affecting substances not welcome in Citadel space, and rent companionship. Resources are shipped in from Yam at substantial discounts, allowing the small space stations to have surprising luxuries such as edible arthropods and a large amount of fresh water. So,
launching probe.
Space is rich in water. Water is everywhere in space. They always say that things need water and water's really important, and that's true, but water is abundant. It's just you need to get the water to the place where you want the water to be, which can be expensive. Okay, so anyway, Yam. Yam has 90% of its surface covered in oceans, and it's a habitable nitrogen-oxygen world, but its extremes can be quite hostile to sapient life. The heat from its extremely long days reaches dangerous levels, ranging from 24 Celsius at night to 53 in the afternoon in the temperate zones. Hurricanes run unchecked across the oceans, with winds reaching up to 250 kilometers per hour. While there are some arthropod-like animals, the predominant forms of life are various kinds of toxic algae blooms that stretch hundreds of kilometers across. However, other biohydrocarbon algae blooms are suitable for use as biofuel, and farming the green gold forms the backbone of Yam's economy. And I think we might have a side mission here. Nope.
Probe launched.
That's a bit of a shame. Alright, so that's this system done. Yeah, the Nubian Expanse is done. Let's buy some fuel. and probes, and let's go to do Jacob's mission, because otherwise I won't even want to bother. Alright, let's go help Jacob. Alright, so we have 3 planets in this system. I think we'll find that most systems in real life will have a lot of planets. Way more planets than 3. This is a normal gas giant.
Probe away.
And its orbit is degrading, so eventually it will be thrown out of the system, it sounds like. Oh, it has 4 planets instead of 3. Did I say 3 or 4?
I have detected an anomaly.
Aha, Job is a 2-moon habitable planet that is most well known for its mass extinction event. Thousands of years ago, Job was home to a primate-like spacefaring civilization, as well as abundant flora and fauna. However, this can only be deduced from time capsules put into the ground well outside habitation centers. All cities and detectable dwellings were targeted in a massive orbital bombardment that turned them into vapor. The resulting dust cloud killed all photosynthetic life and all fauna dependent on it. Today, humans have recolonized the planet and are rapidly introducing their own species, beginning with cyanobacteria and heterotrophic bacteria to build a suitable level of oxygen and nitrogen for respiration. So they're terraforming. Atmospheric pressure on sea level on Job is double that of Earth's. Visitors with upper respiratory infections, emphysema, cancers, or history of thoracic surgery should consult their physician before landing on Job's. There's 21 million people here already. And their capital is New Jericho. Yeah, here's the atmospheric pressure. It's more than the Earth atmospheres, and it's quite. It'd be hard to breathe. And the surface is quite
Bastards didn't
okay.
know what hit him. Coming around for a second patrol, looking for survivors. Bastards didn't know what hit him. Coming around for a second patrol, looking for...
Probe launched. I have found something.
There's mercenary activity on the planet's surface. Communications match Blue Sun's encoding protocols. Possible location for rumored site of illegal archaeological activity. Blue Sun's intentions unknown. I also think the third one has a better story. Let's take Jack again. And it's a... Yeah, they're all going to be biological targets, so we'll take him. And I don't think... Shockwave. Okay, so let's give her warp ammo. Okay. We'll wait for the more squad points for sure for her. Because we didn't get any in the last one, which is kind of disappointing. Blue Suns, huh? Oh, we should have taken... Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll restart this mission and take, That was stupid. Okay, let's see if I can just restart the mission. Restart mission. Yes. Okay, let's take Zaid and Thane. And then Zaid gets 3 points. Let's just up our synthetic targets. Oh, he'd be good to take on Tally's mission then. Let's wait then, and we'll give him, when we get another squad point, we'll do his disruptor ammo. I don't know whether he'll have anything to say about this mission, but he should, you would think, because he's Blue Suns. Okay, this looks like a shooting gallery to me. So let's put him behind this.
Nail!
Is it too far away, I wonder? So refine element 0, which we don't particularly need, but we'll pick it up anyway. Some more over here. Fine. So if you don't have the mod that gives you all the resources for one hit, you spend an awful lot of time searching for element 0. I'm gonna switch my weapon over. And they didn't get very far because all we did was just snipe them. I do love my sniper rifle quite a bit.
Nice targeting. Clean kill.
Having a hard time with the cover system right now.
Go to the sea. Anyone else want some?
Oh, there's people coming from up there. Okay.
I'll hold them.
Hostiles down.
Yeah, once you get a sniper rifle, you don't really have much of a problem. A few, that's a miserly amount of credits. Somebody wasn't very good at their where was the computer terminal I just saw? Oh, there it is. Commander Santiago, hope you are doing well. We require your services once again in the transport of ourselves, our equipment, and our recovered artifacts. I have dispatched our representative to meet with you regarding the details of the transaction. Given the sensitive nature of our cargo, we expect discretion in this matter. I wonder what the cargo is. Dr. Farron, Chief Researcher, Exogeny Special Projects. Gosh, it could be anything. Incoming message. Dr. Varen, of course you can count on us to offer you escort and transportation. We have sent men and ships your way in good faith. Okay. It could be that they have a Prothean artifact or something. Or something of that nature. Does that just go around? I feel like it just goes around. It does, doesn't it? Weird. I guess since this is a side mission, they don't just throw credits at you. I'm gonna switch back to my pistol. Actually, I'm not. I'm gonna go back to here.
Firing an impact!
And then go back to my pistol. Is there someone else, Saeed?
Engaging hostiles!
Oh, they're over there. Okay. Oh no. Oh. It really doesn't like it when I do that. Okay, I'm gonna restart the mission, or resume. Shouldn't be very long ago. It really doesn't like it when I use that prompt to heal my squad. One moment, please. There we go. Okay, fine. So we know there's really not very much in here. We know there's this computer terminal, which we've already got stuff from. And this personal locker over here with 750 credits in it. Why aren't the bad guys more fiscally responsible? Okay, let's save it now.
Let's go!
Close.
Firing an impact shot!
I'm just putting that guy out of his misery. Because he PDA, okay. So let's see what this cargo is. Once the artifact is secured and in transit, your orders are to take your men and rendezvous with Captain Voorhees above the MSV Strontium Mule in the Larkin system in the Omega Nebula. Okay, so we got some information about that. Assist Voorhees with the capture if needed. Recaptured derelict ship. Okay, so they do have a Prothean artifact. Ooh, this is one of the it's a very small pyramid, isn't it? Well, maybe they haven't unearthed all of it. I didn't realize that was in the second game. That's cool. We recovered the Prothean relic. We eliminated Blue Sun's presence at the dig site. We got no experience points, but we did get some money. And a bit of element 0, which we didn't need, but it's pretty cool, I guess. Alright. What have we not looked at? These inner 2 planets, right? Laban, it's a desert world. See the beautiful striations with sea upon sea of scorching hot iron oxide wearing away marbleized cliffs. Its atmosphere is thick and layered with significant levels of oxygen trapped under an upper helium layer. Initially, surveyors detected traces of iridium from orbit, only to find a surprising archaeological discovery. The iridium came from bunkers on the surface, blown apart by a dreadnought-class weapon. The logical conclusion was that the civilization on Job had reached Laban, and its outposts here were destroyed to make their extermination complete. It doesn't give a date, but I think when it talks about orbital bombardment and the entire race being exterminated, that's 4 planets now, I think. I think we're meant to understand that that's the Reapers.
Probe away.
Here, Mizraim, a small gas giant. Mizraim is a primarily hydrogen and methane around a rocky core.
Probe away.
It was once home of an ancient civilization that was probably killed because of the Reapers. Okay, so why don't we go to Phi Cleo first and get that ticked off, and then go over and help Jacob. Okay, we got 2 planets here. We have a gas giant, which is a mid-sized one. Its distance from the mass relay and archaic design of the fuel station suggests that the system was mapped by someone who did not go through the relay, but discovered it in independent FTL exploration. Which must have taken forever, and they were like, this is a terrible system with 2 planets. One a gas giant and one this one. Looks like it's tidally locked. Yep. It's a boiling hot rock planet with extreme tectonic activity. There's lots of volcanic mountains. There's several geothermal and cellular power stations, tapping the planet's abundant energy. It looks like someone must have deleted Parnassus from the database. That sounds like Star Wars, doesn't it? It's not tidally locked. This green thing, this green line, is just the Terminator line.
Probe launched.
Okay, so that's Phi Cleo. Sounds like somebody was doing some secret stuff there. And let's go over here and look at the 2 planets. 2175 AR2, boring.
Probe away.
Anytime you give up with the names and just give it numbers, it's a little bit boring. Okay, and now we have Aya, 2175 Aya, and Alpha Draconis.
I have detected an anomaly.
And it's beautiful, isn't it? This is named after a Asari scientist, Aya. This remote planet appears to have been on the list of forbidden mass relays that led to uncharted space. The little data available comes from one far-off probe flyby that reports 2 planets orbiting a white dwarf star. Your own scans yield far more interesting results. The planet is within the habitable zone of the star. It has oceans of liquid water and a thin nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere consistent with carbon-based plant life. It is possible that this is an as-yet unexplored garden world. Which is really exciting. It's a bit further from the sun. 4.5 AU from a little white dwarf star. The orbital period, again, is going to be longer, 7.3 Earth years. Surface gravity is about Earth standard, and the surface temperature is about Earth standard.
General distress. MSV Hugo. Probe launched. Something on our sensors.
Okay, let's land. We have a mix of, we gotta take Jacob. Let's take Jacob, and let's take... Let's take Garrus, because he... Well, do I want to take Garrus? No. He's got disruptor ammo. Let's take Zaid. Plus, I don't think Zaid would turn a hair if he knew what I was gonna do. Right, so he's got incendiary and service operative barrier. Barrier is really important. So I could put a point into Cerberus operative and still have enough to put a full barrier on him, so that's what I'm going to do.
Signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Okay, so let's go look at the ship.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years.
It is mostly intact.
Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Along with us anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Okay, we could talk to the beacon. Let's go on the ship first. See, this is really exciting. If I was out there looking for a world to colonize, I would be so excited if I found this one. Yep.
Crash, you can't expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him, but I don't know. What was her name?
Toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override. Beacon resumed. Pause time 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by Acting Captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Okay, let's talk about these emergency command protocols.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
How about this unsafe deceleration, which is just crashing?
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Okay, talk to me about the beacon activation protocols.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours. Following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback, activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Okay, this is the important bit. Let's talk about the food and neural decay.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
So what happened was they landed. What we know right now is that they did an unscheduled, unsafe deceleration onto this beautiful garden world. And then they must have run out of food, and they ate the food, and people started experiencing neural decay. You learned that because you heard the recordings in the ship say that, oh, I can't remember her name anymore.
Come on, let's get going.
My father had a working beacon, but didn't signal for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
After this long, he's probably chewing the walls.
What's suspicious is that we hear another recording of a guy who says that a girl who was not previously interested in him is now childlike, and it is more likely for him to be able to...
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
Who are you? What was your rank on the Gernsback?
I can't think. The leader thinks for us, and we serve. So we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
We've been spotted.
Shield
Good
down.
shot!
He's dead already. That's just pathetic.
I've got him!
decay.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost it. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
So Zaid says it isn't neural decay, but it certainly seems like it. The hostility is, it seems like it. And her not being able to understand things definitely seems like it.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure.
Let's just save it. Sometimes I
Is that
get
a settlement?
into...
They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Shut up, Jacob.
They don't look hostile, but they're wearing enemy colors.
They're all women.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent?
Yeah. But that other woman said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Something you said, Jacob.
You certainly seem to have a way with words.
You heard her. I have his face. My father forced the crew to eat toxic food. What the hell?
He has a cruel face. His cruel face.
Go away. You are like him. I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing.
Don't want punishing? Really?
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
He keeps us, protects us. The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long.
He is bad. He has a bad face. Like the others. Like him. You'll hurt me.
I won't hurt you.
Weapons are forbidden.
Drop!
Weapons are forbidden. Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden. Backup systems critical system damage. Requesting assistance failing. Your captain demands
That
obedience.
doesn't seem to work.
Any CO who do this to his own men is asking for a knife in his spine.
Well, that would make them hate him.
Please, here. You could end it. You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
What is it?
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
That doesn't explain 10 years.
The beacon was fixed after a year, so the plan must have worked. Why no signal?
Those weren't the last entries on the casualty list. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Okay, treating the neural decay.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Okay, separating the women. It might be the case that they're running out of the good food stores, so they must... So they were enjoying being kings of the planet and taking advantage of all the women for 10 years, and now they're running out of the good food stores, so they need to actually have people come rescue them.
Does it say why he separated the men and the women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
No.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Okay. They are fighting back now.
It's looking like he only activated the beacon because the men have come back ready to fight.
He let this happen, and now it's biting him in the ass. 9 years. Why didn't he set it right? I need to find this man.
Because he's being happy, like... I don't know. Being a horrible person. Oh, wait. Okay.
My crew went insane. I only just got free.
God damn it.
That rotted old corpse looked like a warning. The newer ones look like they died there.
The Hunters started fighting back.
Hostiles incoming.
He had plenty of choices. Too late to blame his victims.
I'll remember this now.
Firing concussive shot.
Where's the other one? Come on.
Charge him up. Sit down.
Excuse me. Rerouting power. Requesting assistance.
Gravity's what we need, brother, huh? Target down.
Requesting assistance. Rerouting power. Requesting assistance. Off. Backup system. Signal failed.
Up front.
System failing. Rerouting power.
Get over here. I had to keep them busy, distracted, but it's getting dangerous. Thank God you've come.
Heavy pistol damage. Woohoo!
He had his fun. Now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Some credits. Okay, I think we'll go through here.
Lock and load. Firing an impact shot.
Doesn't quite reach them. Oh, there's another one. Another couple.
Grab them! Oh!
It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Drawing people away. This thing is not my father.
Went power mad, Jacob.
12 o'clock.
Hostile drone!
Concussive shot!
Have a nice trip!
Brainwashed guard. That's what he's called. Okay, so we got one of these now. Let's go to my collector particle rifle beam. Ah!
Come on over! Up front!
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Don't worry, we will get there. We just have to kill everybody first. Where's the PDA I just saw? Is it up here? No, down there. A few credits, anyway. I don't think there's anything else in here. Eh. Okay, so this is my least favorite guy in Mass Effect, I'd say. He is just the awfulest person ever.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance base. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Never mind, explain yourself. I don't
Doesn't
care.
matter. You're running a very questionable setup here, Captain. Explain.
Of course. It was chaos after the crash, and the crew never really accepted me as captain. They rebelled and trapped us here. Once they started eating the toxic food, I couldn't control them. And I couldn't get to the beacon.
Just stop. We know what you did to your crew. Why let this go 10 years?
Who the hell are you?
Taylor. Lieutenant Jacob Taylor.
Jacob? My Jacob?
Not who you expected, Captain?
I was hoping not to have to explain this to him. Or anyone, really. You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not biting, Captain. At some point, you chose to do this to your crew. You.
What was that moment? I want to know that there was an actual reason.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
Tell me about everybody else.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
Okay.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
Okay.
Can't say this wouldn't be a hell of a vacation. But you don't get to just walk away after all this time.
You're damn right he doesn't. What happened here, I should vent his head. But he's not even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
I'll shoot him.
I'm pretty sure we can spare the ammo.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm not taking the shot. My father owned his mistakes. He was a different man. A good man.
Half-charged. You've seen the crazy ones. This won't stop them.
It's not for them, Dad.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm happy with that. Okay, so we gotta level up. Survivors from Maya were being treated by Alliance personnel with additional service support. Pleased to see Taylor unharmed psychologically by experience. Jacob Taylor has dealt with his father and focused solely on the mission. He gets a new power, he gets a new outfit. We get heavy pistol damage. Yes! We get some credits. 30,000 credits, and we get some element 0.
Alliance ships are inbound to pick up survivors, Commander. We can be long gone by the time they get here.
Fine.
Don't even give him the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Still toying with us, are you?
Really? Because given the result, it feels like something you'd have your hands in.
You know very little about me, Shepard. Don't presume to understand my intentions. Cerberus is ultimately about humanity. My people are valuable to me.
Fine, you didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
Okay, I really need to go, so I'm gonna cut this short.
Come on, we've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard, thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
Yeah, I only got 2 renegade points from that. I don't even believe that. Anyway, I'm going to save, and then we'll see you next time. I'm sorry I have to cut this short.